Hello and welcome to the review of the Dev Guy of Universal Studios. First I started out in Anaheim, California at the train terminal. Tip first, walk across the terminal, get your tickets near the train. It's a little bit faster. Then it runs about $17.50 and that also includes a Metro Redline, which is a bit rough around the edges. This is Metrolink. Now, one of the best parts of going to Universal Studios is the train ride there. It may be the best ride going there. Now, here is Grand Central Station in Los Angeles, and this is where you switch to the Metro Redline, which more is similar to other light rail trains you'll find around the world. And here I am transferring over, and here comes the Metro Redline. And then many times on the Red Line, you'll find entertainers entertaining you. Coming up in the next frame, you'll see some of the entertainers that are on the track. And that's part of the process going up there, is the ride up there is more than half the fun. It's very interesting if you've never taken this ride before. Alright, we're at Universal Studios. You get there, you walk across the bridge, and then you'll come down a hill and you take a tram up the hill. And now you're at the beginning of Universal Studios. Here's a shot above looking over part of Universal.
Universal Studios in Hollywood. Alright, come visit Universal Studios with Diane and Lou. Alright.
Alright, in the Harry Potter section, you have a little roller coaster, and I mean little. You blink your eyes and the ride's almost over. So they should have made this a little bit bigger. It's really kind of dinky, almost like a kid size. I mean, it's a little bit larger than you see a county fair roller coaster, but they should have done a little bit better job on that. So it's good, but it could be better. Alright, here's my tip for the Harry Potter ride, and you have to go on it. It's awesome. It's one of the main attractions there. But when you go through this kind of at times long line, you go into these lockers. If you have a backpack, if you have large filming gear, or a big camera, or a big purse, or even that, you'll have to put it in the locker. They won't let you. Here's some live action shots I took on the Harry Potter ride. Again, I think this is awesome. It's a must go if you go to the Universal Studios Park. Go on this ride. Here is butterbeer, and no, it's not alcohol. And the next is the restaurant, the Three Broomsticks. Really good. Comparing to Magic Mountain, Knott's, Disneyland, the food at Universal Studios blows them away. A very good place to get food. I was very, very pleasantly surprised. Alright, here we are at the Harry Potter's little restaurant in the Harry Potter section of the Universal Studios. And I got my traditional beer where I drink beer around the world. Not bad. Alright, let's try that. Fish and chips here. Really, really good. Alright, the second must go on is the Universal Studios tour on the tram. Little car. This reminds me as my childhood in the mid-70s when I first went there. Actually, that's the last time Alright, you'll see a bridge coming up in the next frame, and the bridge to the left there, it used to sink and fall. No longer it's operating, so it's changed. I think that was Battlestar Galactica. They've changed it into a different ride. And here's the Bates Motel sign from the movie Psycho. And coming up, you'll see the Flintstones, also cars from the Fast and Furious. various movies that Universal Studios has produced. All right, coming up in the Mexican Village is the flood part of the ride. This is awesome. I'm glad they've kept this. They had this when I was a kid, and it is epic. It is really neat they've kept it. They've also kept the flood scene that's inside the subway station. That'll be coming up in the next frames. You'll see it. Dun 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 dun. All right, here's the part. Jaws. I'm so glad they've kept Jaws. They have made some little changes since the 70s, but they still have the gist of it. And I really enjoy this part. It brings back a lot of good memories that I had in the past. Alright, coming up is Vin Diesel's garage, and I love the Fast and Furious series, and I love the Charger, one of my favorite cars I wanted in the 80s when I was a kid. And here's part of the ride. I'm a big fan of Fast and Furious. I watch all of them. Alright, shout out to Vin Diesel, you rock. Keep on making those great movies. Alright, the tour takes you through many props that you see in movies. Many of these props you see mimic the city of New York, and you'll see them in various TV shows. And then as you go through these different movie studios, some are actually being used making films as you're driving through. Alright, here's the neighborhood that you might recognize. I call the show the Horny Housewives, but it was known as the Desperate Housewives. In this next frame, you'll see villages and cities, movie props, and then here's another shot of an airplane disaster. Actually, those are real parts of a real airplane. But it's also another thing you must see when you go to Universal Studios. Wow, what a fun day trip. Now, you may ask, do I buy the annual pass? If you live 5 miles, 10 miles away, go for it, buy that pass. But if you live farther in the OC, you can really see it all in a day and skip buying the annual pass. Alright, well, it's thumbs up, keep traveling, make your blogs, and subscribe to me on this channel and see more of my traveling videos. Alright, have a good one and travel!